Hey guys, here we go. Been a bit of delay on this one, having real problems with the recording stuff, but this is Unphazed. We're carrying on with the attempt at world domination with Great Britain on an Empire Total War, and we're declaring war on someone. First time, this will be the first battle. As I said, there won't be much battle fighting going on. I might do some exhibition battles if anyone wants me to, but at this stage it's just going to be autoing it because it's quicker and it's more reliable. So yes, that's basically the deal. We're going to go after a couple of places, like I said we probably would at the beginning. I said we'd go after Denmark, which we're going to do, go and take Copenhagen. And then we're going to take one of the islands out in the Caribbean as well, because that's quite important for getting some quick trade routes set up down in the South America. We can get some ships being built there, we can send them down really easily, which would be good. Just getting some stuff going on the east coast of Africa, on the Ivory Coast. Sorry, on the west coast of Africa, on the Ivory Coast. Just to, get some trade going. Always good to have a trade route open. And I had some real evidence in this game of why you should always just flick through all your cities if you can, and all your towns if you can, just to make sure you haven't missed anything. A number of times I was just clicking along and thought, oh god, I should have built that ages ago, or I forgot this kind of thing. And it also gives you time to think. Like on that game, I just thought to myself, well, hang on, I should probably check my research, see what's going on, have a look at my ministers. I'm not sure if I do this round or the next. I was just thinking about what to do, to be honest, with the research. And I don't do military research; it's not my thing really. You can do it later when you've got so many universities you don't know what to do with. Or you can buy it off people when you make a lot of money. So I tend to go for agricultural and industrial things really early on. So at the moment I think we're going off the basics. Oh, you need to do some kind of, don't know how you describe them, philosophical pieces. We had a number of these things. Every turn basically the Barbary states are offering peace but at a price. So I started to get annoyed, started threatening them I think later on. I thought I'd move it in a bit closer because on a small screen it's been difficult. I noticed I watched one of the videos back, it's not that easy to see actually what's going on. So yeah, on the philosophical side, you've got to get things moving through, because one of your limiting factors you'll notice early on is port size, and you really need philosophical joint stock companies, global trading company thing to be able to get there. So as I said, you see, if you auto a battle like that, you actually come out of it quite well. And the reality is that just purely on time and usefulness, if you finish a battle with still with a unit, even if it's only got one man in it, you can regen that unit as opposed to having to get a new one, and you can regen them all in one go, whereas to get new ones you have to you can do 3 or 4 at a time, so it's not as quick. I was having a few confounding thoughts here actually. Couldn't get across the bridge from Copenhagen to mainland Denmark, so I don't know what was going on there. I'll work it out over a couple of turns, I'm sure. Might have been because I took the ship away, but so we're going to try that later on. Also, I've played this before, as I say, because I've had problems with recording, so I've actually done one of these turns before, not this one, but I did the turn before it before. And yes indeed. And I noticed that trade with the US, which is very new, just one state at the moment, is impossible because there's no trade route across the Atlantic. So what I'm going to do is send a trade ship across the Atlantic and see if I can open one of them up, because that'd be quite good for me, I think. And also because hopefully it'll allow me to trade the other way, although I don't have any until I take Antigua here on the Leeward Islands. So I don't actually have port, but hopefully I'll get Antigua at the end of this turn, so that'd be good. Yeah, as I said, I was just clicking through. I clicked on the Moose Factory. I was just clicking through, and every time you click through you go, oh god, I haven't found that, oh god, I haven't found that. So it's always useful to do, also if you move into a new city, I should say, if you move into a new city and you need to rebuild the barracks, you can't regenerate your units until the barracks are totally rebuilt. It just doesn't work, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. I'm sure you can imagine when you're venturing off into new lands, you have to wait a couple of turns to get all your troops back, which is not great. But then again, it does show the advantage of invading big places, because after a couple of turns you actually can get your people back. Yeah, so this is the evidence of me not being able to get across the bridge. I don't know what it's about actually at the moment, but he's decided he's got to go all the way around. I'm not really sure where he's planning on going all the way around to the bottom, I think, but yeah, it's very strange, so I'm going to have to work that out at some point. With all these elections, you always get some idiots, unfortunately. And if you go and look at the ministers tab here, you can actually have a quick look and see what they add to you, and you just kick them out, because invariably you get someone better, and if you get someone worse, you can kick them as well. So it tends to be one post a turn. So I think we'll go after justice next turn probably. But yeah, so it's all developing quite nicely actually. Yeah, I haven't been playing this as much. It could have been recently. I've been back at med school, just working really hard and long hours and stuff. So pretty hard work, but it's good fun. Getting a bit of relaxing time in. I'm playing the game, which is good. I like getting back on the game. I like doing a series like this. I really enjoy actually doing a series like this. Just because, you know, as well as it allowing me to play the game, also allows me to look back on what I've been doing, and hopefully any of you guys watching will, you know, be able to look back at the first couple of videos I did and maybe see a difference between that and say my 20th video, you know. Look at the map now, the world map, or the European kind of area. So based around the central meridian, you can actually see quite a lot of different colours, which is always good news actually. I mean, you think, well, hang on, you want it all to be your colour, and yeah, I do, but what I don't want is to have one nation dominating, as it were, because then they become more powerful and more difficult to fight, so that's always an issue. Yeah, it's just, you can see I was starting to mess around here, so I'm real problems with that bridge. I don't know what was going on. I'm going to have a look at it, see if I can get across it. What it is, mate, I don't know whether you have the ship there and actually the ship acts as a function with the bridge, or because I don't own that port, maybe, I don't know. So we're going to have a look at that at some point. I'll have a look at that now, actually, after I finish recording this video, but I don't know what's going on there. This said, the problem with not clicking, if you click around your units as well, you always know what's going on. I didn't click around my ships there, and actually I missed out on a turn on Antigua, because probably could have got there before the turn had ended and got the troops on it at least. Because, you know, yeah, I might not be able to attack the town or the city, but if your ships are out at sea like that, they can get attacked by pirates, and if your ships happen to lose, you lose all the land units with them as well. So it's always something to be a bit wary of, I find. But yeah, the Barbary state's just starting to annoy me here, so I decided to threaten them for a bit of a laugh. Very rarely does it work. It's a bit strange, really. And yeah, so that's what we've been doing. Yeah, I think we take Antigua here. And it looks like you're at a disadvantage, but the superior troops there, you know, they tend to base the advantage on numbers and things like that, and it's just not the way it works. The likelihood, I mean, I've done that. The likelihood is that you're always going to win that with superior troops. So we've got Liverpool coming here, which means Manchester can't be far behind. Become this, you know, biggest port in the world at one point, not size in terms of importance. Bit random. See, I was checking there to see if we could get across, and it could. So I really don't know what the problem is here, but we will find out, as I say. Yeah. So you know, I don't think we want a war with Sweden, as it happens, because that would be difficult, shall we say. So I think we want to avoid that at this stage in time. Anyway, we're going to go south. Not really sure. I've got an alliance. I don't know if I've got an alliance with Sweden. I think I do. Either an alliance with Sweden or an easy relationship, should we say? But I don't want to, you know, offer them Copenhagen on a plate. And actually, it could easily be like that. So I think I'm going to take all my troops out of it to go down through Amsterdam and into Württemberg and stuff, and into the Rhineland. then I think I need to. I do think I need to recruit some troops in Copenhagen, because it's quite a big city, and I'd rather not lose it as it happens. You can see we've got quite a bit of research going on here, working everything through, which is good. And yeah, he gets to the stage on about £13,000. You start to think. So yeah, things are working well at the moment. Unfortunately, we're not piecing all the videos together. You're getting all the time between turns on the videos, but I thought you'd actually like to see the kind of the game, where the game plays, as well as what I do in the gameplay, if you see what I mean. So that's the end of the video. Thank you, subscribe, and watch the next one.